Hello everyone. Am I audible? I hope I'm audible, right? So we are starting up with question number 61 from the First War of Independence, 1857. That comes as the first chapter of your history. And as I have mentioned, there are not really any books available yet for solving out the MCQ. So this is just a kind of attempt just to help you all. So let's begin with question number 61. The adopted son of Bajirao II, the last Peshwa, was dash A. Nana Saheb, B. Bala Saheb, C. Bhau Saheb, D. Tatya Saheb. And I want the students to answer well. An active participation is essential. So please answer for question number 61. The adopted son of Bajirao II, the last Peshwa, was dash. So what should be the answer for question number 61? Well, the answer for this question is A. Nana Saheb. The adopted son of Bajirao II, that is the last Peshwa, was Nana Saheb. Now, coming to the next question number 62. Friends, today we are going to solve till 100. Okay, as I might have mentioned earlier, I've got 300 questions on this particular chapter so that you can get a thorough practice on this chapter. So please ensure that you're not missing out anything. Okay, now solve this question number 62. What was the treatment given to Nana Saheb by the British? A. Nana Saheb was refused the pension which was earlier paid to Bajirao II. Second, Nana Saheb was forced to live at Pune away from the family. C. Nana Saheb was forced to live at Kanpur away from the family. D. Both A and C. So, what should be the answer for question number 62? Well, the answer for question number 62 is D. Both A and C. Nana Saheb was refused the pension which was earlier paid to Bajirao II, and he was forced to live at Kanpur away from the family. Okay, coming to the next, that is question number 63. What was or were the reason or reasons for the resentment among the Marathas? A. The British refused to grant Nana Saheb the pension they used to pay Bajirao II. B. Nana Saheb was forced to live at Kanpur away from his family. C. Nana Saheb was forced to travel Delhi and Lucknow away from the family. And D. Both A and B. So answer me for question number 63. Answer me for question number 63. Answer me for question number 63. Well, the answer for this question is D, both A and B. Okay, there were two reasons for the resentment among the Marathas. The first reason was the British refused to grant Nana Saheb the pension they used to pay Bajirao II. And second, Nana Saheb was forced to live at Kanpur away from his family. I'm sorry, the earlier, I think I was not really very highly audible, but I think now that's been resolved. Okay, we now go to question number 64. Which of the following statements are not true about Nana Sahib? First, Nana Saheb was the adopted son of Bajirao II, the last Peshwa. Second, the British refused to grant him the pension which was paid to Bajirao II. Third, he inherited wealth from the Peshwa, which he utilized in sending emissaries to different parts of the country for generating awareness among the Indians about the British policies. Fourth, he traveled between Delhi and Lucknow to gather support for the movement. And your options are A, 1 and 2, B, 2 and 3, C, 3 and 4, D, none of the above. So which all are the statements that are correct about Nana Sahib? Well, the answer for this question should be none of the above. So the question is saying that which of the statements are not true, that is false statement आपको find out करना है. So there is no statement that is false here. All the four statements are correct, and this is the real reason why here your answer is none of the above. Coming to the next question number 65. Assertion. Nana Sahib travelled to Delhi and Lucknow. Reason. He wanted to gather support for the awareness movement he had started among the Indians about the British policies. And your options are A. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. B. Both assertion and reason are true, but the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. C. Assertion is true, but the reason is false. D. Both assertion and reason are false. So I want you to answer for question number 65. Well, The answer for question number 65 is A. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. That is, Nana Saheb definitely had traveled to Delhi and Lucknow as he wanted to gather support for the awareness movement he had started among the Indians about the British policies. Coming to the next, that is question number 66. Rani Laxmibai of Jhansi became the victim of dash. A. Policy of subsidiary alliance. B. Doctrine of lapse. C. Both A and B. D. None of these. So Rani Laxmibai of Jhansi became the victim of dash. Quite an easier question to solve. Well, the answer for this question is B, that is doctrine of lapse. Rani Laxmibai of Jhansi became the victim of doctrine of lapse. Coming to the next question, number 67. Assertion. Rani Laxmibai became a bitter enemy of the British. Reason. Her adopted son was not accepted as heir to the throne. And options are A. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. B. Both assertion and reason are true, but the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. C. Assertion is true, but the reason is false. D. Both assertion and reason are false. So answer me for question number 67. Well, the answer for this question is A. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Now, coming to the next question, number 68. What did absentee sovereignty of the British really mean? A. India was not ruled by the British. B. India was ruled by someone who in turn was under the rule of the British. C. India was being ruled by the British government from England at a distance of thousands of miles. D. All of these. So answer me for question number 68. Well, the answer for this question is C. Absentee sovereignty of the British really meant India was being ruled by the British government from England at a distance of thousands of miles. Coming to the next question, number 69. Absentee sovereignty of the British rule was resented by the Indians as dash. A. They felt that they were being ruled from England. B. India's wealth was being drained to England. C. India's wealth was not utilized for their welfare. D. All of the above. So, what should be the answer for question number 69? Absentee sovereignty of the British rule was resented by the Indians as dash. Well, the answer for this question is D. All of these. Absentee sovereignty of the British rule was resented by the Indians as they felt that they were being ruled from England. They felt that India's wealth was being drained to England and also that was not utilized for their welfare. Question number 70. There was a widespread fear among the Indians about the British government as dash. A. The British interfered in the social life of the Indians. B. The British interfered in the religious life of the Indians. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. So, what should be the answer for question number 70? The answer for this question is C. Both A and B. There was a widespread fear among the Indians about the British government as the British interfered not only in the social life but also the religious life of the Indians. Question number 71. Assertion. Some of the social reforms introduced by the British in India were aimed at improving the conditions of the people. Reason. While introducing such reforms, the feelings of the people were not taken into consideration. And your options are A. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. B. Both assertion and reason are true, but the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. C. Assertion is true, but the reason is false. D. Assertion and reason both are false. Answer is B. Both assertion and reason are true, but the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. Okay, assertion says that some of the social reforms introduced by the British in India were aimed at improving the conditions of the people. That is correct. While introducing such reforms, the feelings of the people were not taken into consideration. So this is also a correct statement, but that's not a reason for this assertion. So here the correct answer is going to be B. That is, both assertion and reason are true, but the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. Coming to the next question, number 72. The reform policy of the abolition of Sati was introduced in the year dash. A. 1856, B. 1829, C. 1853, D. 1883. So what should be the answer for this question? Question number 72. The answer for this question is B. The reform policy of the abolition of Sati was introduced in the year 1829. Coming to the next question, number 73. The Widow Remarriage Act was introduced by the British in the year dash. A. 1856, B. 1829, C. 1833, and D. 1865. Come on, answer. Well, the answer for this question is A. 1856. The Widow Remarriage Act was introduced by the British in the year 1856. Coming to the next question, number 74. The social reforms introduced by the British in India included dash. A. Abolition of Sati. B. Widow Remarriage Act. C. Western education to the girls. D. All of the above. What should be the answer for question number 74? The answer for this question is D. All of the above. The social reforms introduced by the British in India included abolition of Sati, Widow Remarriage Act, as well as Western education to the girls. Coming to the next question, number 75. Why were the British alienated from the Indians? And your options are A. They were rude and arrogant towards the Indians and ill treated and insulted them. B. They believed that they were superior to Indians and followed a policy of contempt towards them. C. They dubbed the Muslims as cruel and unfaithful. D. All of the above. So, why were the British alienated from the Indians? The correct answer for this question is D. All of the above. Britishers were rude and arrogant towards the Indians. They definitely ill treated them, insulted them, and they believed that only they were superior to Indians. And the policy of contempt towards them was definitely seen, and they tagged the Muslims as cruel and unfaithful. So, all of these reasons resulted in the alienation of British from the Indians. Coming to the next question, number 76, assertion. The British followed the policy of contempt towards the Indians. B. The reason they believed that they were superior to Indians. And your options are A. Both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. B. Both assertion and reason are true, but the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. C. Assertion is true, but the reason is false. D. Assertion and reason both are false. So, what should be the answer for question number 76? So, the answer for this question is going to be A. Very good, Arushi Shaha. Very good. Okay, so both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. Question number 77. The British were different from the Indians in dash. A. Race. B. Religion. C. Sentiments. D. All of these. The British were different from the Indians in dash. A. Race. B. Religion. C. Sentiments. And D. All of these. So, what should be the answer for question number 77? Well, the answer is all of these. The British were definitely different from the Indians with respect to their race, with respect to their religion, with the sentiments, right? Okay. Coming to question number 78. Which of the following statement is or are not false? Okay, not false. A. In the 18th century, the British showed a friendly attitude towards Indian religions. B. British had no particular zeal for their own religion in the 18th century. C. In the 18th century, the company acted as a trustee of some Hindu temples. D. All of the above. Well, the answer for this question is D. All of the above. Very good, Arushi Shaha. Question number 79. In the 19th century, the attitude of the British changed and they dash. A. Began to interfere with the local religious and social customs. B. They denounced idol worship. C. Dubbed local beliefs as ignorance. D. All of the above. Well, the answer for this question is D. All of the above. That is, in the 19th century, the attitude of the British changed and began to interfere with the local religious and social customs. They denounced the idol worship and they dubbed the local beliefs as ignorance. Now, coming to question number 80. After 1813 dash A. There was an increase in the numbers of the Christian missionaries. B. There was an increase in the activities of the Christian missionaries. C. The Indians thought that the government was supporting missionaries who would convert them to Christianity. D. All of the above. Answer me for question number 80. Well, the answer for question number 80 is D, all of these. So after 1813, there was an increase in the numbers of the Christian missionaries. There was an increase in the activities of the Christian missionaries. The Indians thought that the government was supporting these missionaries and they would convert them into Christianity. Now, coming to question number 81. In the year dash, the dash government established an English class in the dash, which was a Muslim institution. Fill the blanks with the appropriate options. And your options are A. 1843 Calcutta Bengal Madrasa rather. Option B. 1853 British Maharashtra Madrasa. Option C. 1829 Bengal Calcutta Madrasa. Option D. 1813 Banaras University. So answer me for question number 81. Well, the answer for this question is C. So I shall say it was in the year 1829, the Bengal government established an English class in the Calcutta Madrasa, which was a Muslim institution. Coming to the next question, number 82. English classes were introduced by the British in dash. A. Banaras Sanskrit College. B. Calcutta Hindu College. C. Calcutta Madrasa. D. Christian College. So answer me for question number 82. Well, the answer for question number 82 will be A. English classes were introduced by the British in Banaras Sanskrit College. This is slightly confusing, right? So यहाँ पर आप गलत जा सकते हो. So please ensure that you read each and every sentence from the textbook. Very good, Kiran, Nachi, and Arushi. Very good. Question number 83. The shift from the Oriental education to the Western education was not appreciated by the people, especially Pandits and the Maulvis, because dash. A. They felt it is an attempt to discourage traditional Islamic and Hindu studies. B. They suspected that the aim of Western education was not to promote literature and science. C. They felt that this was an attempt to encourage their children to become Christians. D. All of these. Come on, answer me for question number 83. Friends, I shall be solving 300 MCQs on this particular chapter. आप समझ सकते हो कि it is going to be a good practice for you all. So please ensure that you tell your friends also so that everybody can be helped and we can, try solving out for many more subjects and all the topics. Okay, so answer for this question is D. Rightly answered by Kiran, Nachi, and Arushi. Yes, Nachi, please ensure all of you आप ensure करो कि आप आपके दोस्तों को बुलाओ एक धमाल kind of an environment रहे यहाँ पर you know studying together always is fun as well as it's going to help each other, right? Okay, question number 84. The religious sentiments of the Indians were hurt as dash. A. The land belonging to the temples and the mosques was taxed by the British. B. The British tried to undermine the religions of India. C. The land belonging to the church was taxed by the British. D. Both A and B. Thank you so much, Nachi. Thank you so much. And thanks for the wishes of Teachers' Day. See, I just wish that all of you come out with flying colors. Okay, I'm going to be happy if you all shine well in your exams. Okay, so question number 84. What should be the answer for question number 84? The answer for this question is D, that is both A and B. The religious sentiments of the Indians were hurt as the land belonging to the temples and the mosques was taxed by the British, and the British tried to undermine the religions of India. Coming to the next question, number 85. The dash changed the Hindu law of property. A. The Religious Disabilities Act 1850. B. The law of taxation. C. The doctrine of lapse. D. The subsidiary alliance policy. So answer me for question number 85. Friends, we have to reach till 115 more to go. Well, the answer for this question number 85 is A. The Religious Disabilities Act 1850 changed the Hindu law of property. Coming to the next question number 86. The Religious Disabilities Act was passed in the year dash. A. 1813, B. 1829, C. 1850, D. 1836. Well, the answer for this question is C. The Religious Disabilities Act was passed in the year 1850. Coming to the next question number 87. The Religious Disabilities Act changed the dash. A. The law of taxation of religious places. B. The Hindu law of property. C. The policy of racial discrimination. D. None of the above. So answer me for question number 87. Answer me for question number 87. The answer for this question is B. The Religious Disabilities Act changed the Hindu law of property. Coming to the next question number 88. The Religious Disabilities Act dash. A. Enabled a convert from Hinduism to other religions to inherit the property of his father. B. Was regarded as an incentive to give up one's religious faith. C. Disabled Hindus to get converted into another religion. D. Both A and B. So, what should be the answer for question number 88? The Religious Disabilities Act. Well, S. Lalita. You're partially correct. I should say that the answer is D. Bacha. It was also regarded as an incentive to give up one's religious faith. Okay, so Bacha, the answer for question number 88 is going to be D. Okay, coming to the next question number 89. Assertion. The Law of Religious Disabilities Act changed the Hindu law of property. Reason? It disabled the Hindus to convert into other religions. And your options are A. Both assertion and reason are true and the reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. B. Both assertion and reason are true but the reason is not the correct explanation of the assertion. C. Assertion is true but the reason is false. And D. Assertion and reason both are false. So what should be the answer? Question number 89. Come on, answer fast. Arushi, Nachi, Kiran, Lalita. Answer. You would answer. I'm sure you would answer. चलो फटाफट फटाफट answer though, because exams में you are not going to get so much of time to think over for long and then pick up the correct answer. Well, the answer for question number 89 is C. Assertion is true, but the reason is false. Okay, now coming to the next question number 90. The most important reason for the discontent among the Indians about the British was dash. A. Compulsion to change the religion. B. Economic exploitation by the British. C. Change from the Oriental learning to Western education. B. All of the above. So, what was the most important reason for the discontent among the Indians about the British? Come on, answer question number 90. Well, the answer for this question is B. Economic exploitation by the British was the most important reason. Try to understand the question says most important reason. Okay, no doubt all of these reasons definitely are correct. All of these reasons were responsible for the discontent among the Indians about the British. But the most important reason was the economic exploitation by the British. Okay, so please read the question well. I know कि these options are quite confusing. Okay, so most important. अगर सिर्फ reason पूछा होता तो answer would have been all of these. Okay. Coming to the next question, number 91. The economic policies introduced by the British resulted in dash. A. It ruined the Indian industry. B. It deprived the artisans of their income. C. It reduced the avenues of employment for labor. D. All of the above. Well, the answer for this question, yes, Lalita, you were right. The answer is all of these. So, the economic policies introduced by the British resulted in ruining the industry, Indian industry. It deprived the artisans of their income and it reduced the avenues of employment for labor. Very good, Lalita. Very good, Lalita. Nachi and Arushi, आप गलत गए हो बच्चा. Okay. Question number 92. Agricultural India was made an economic colony as dash. A. To serve the interest of industrial England. B. To export raw cotton and silk at a cheaper rate. C. To export plantation products such as indigo, tea, food grains at a cheaper cost. And D. All of the above. Yes, Kiran, you were also correct. I'm sorry I did not mention your name. Now answer me for question number 92. See, friends, you never know. Such questions will also be asked in, general knowledge when you will be appearing for different competitive exams at the national level, okay, at the state level. These all questions are important in terms of your general knowledge history as well. सो आप इसको सिर्फ आपके एग्जाम के तौर पे नहीं कंसिडर करना दीज आर इम्पोर्टेंट टू यू एंड स्टडीज के लिए डेफिनेटली दिस आर गोइंग टू बी हेल्पफुल फॉर यू टू स्कोर अप सो आई वुड सजेस्ट प्लीज टेक दिस सीरियसली it's a request to you. And another request, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to our channel. On behalf of Intelletics Institute, we shall be definitely conducting many more sessions on different chapters and different subjects. Well, the answer for question number 92 is D, all of these. Very good, Kiran, Arushi, and Nachi. Okay. Coming to the next question, number 93. The Indian industry was ruined due to dash. A. India was made to accept ready-made British goods either duty-free or at nominal duty rates? B. Indian products were subjected to high import duties in England. C. The Indian handmade goods were unable to compete with the cheaper machine made British products. D. All of the above. Hi Mahi Karnika, I'm good. How are you? How are you, bacha? Thank you so much for the wishes of the Teachers' Day. How are you? Very good. And how are the studies going? अभी और भी easy हो गया ना ICSE? You know, friends, आपको लगा रहेगा अरे MCQs ये छूट गए, but you know you are expected to read word to word and line to line for solving the MCQs. It's not going to be that easy, but I'm sure definitely आप लोग कर लोगे. You will definitely score well. I will always be there with you, Mahi. I just, on behalf of Intelletics Institute, see, it's not any promotional or publicity stunt that we are doing it. We are doing with the only purpose to help the students. And I want you all, it's a sincere request to you all, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so that you will get to know about the upcoming videos, because we are going to do so many MCQs from so many chapters and throughout the year with the only intention of helping you. So please do spread a word about this channel as well among your friends. Please. Okay, the answer for this question is D. So the Indian industry was ruined due to all of these reasons because India was made to accept the ready-made British goods either duty-free or at nominal duty rates. Indian products were subjected to high import duties in England, and the Indian handmade goods were unable to compete with the cheaper machine-made British products. So all of this. Okay. Coming to the next question, number 94. Six more to go. 100 tak aaj hum karenge. We have 300 questions that I have framed for you. I myself have framed for you from the first chapter, that is the First War of Independence 1857. Believe me, I would try my level best to give you such a thorough practice on each and every chapter. So please, please, please stay with me. Okay, and that will act as a moral support for me. And do subscribe to my channel and ask your friends to do so. Question number 94. What was the effect of change in the nature of India's trade? A. Artisans were deprived of their income. B. There was a reduction in the avenues of employment for labor. C. The prices of the raw materials were raised. D. All of the above. What should be the answer for question number 94? Yes, Mahi Karnik first to answer, and it's a correct answer. It's all of these. So the effect of change in the nature of India's trade. Artisans were deprived of their income. Yes, Kiran Kulkarni. Yes, Arushi Shah. Aap log, yes, Nachi Damle. You all are right. Okay. Coming to question number 95. Till the Battle of Plassey, that is 1757, dash. A. The European traders used to bring gold into India. B. The European traders used the gold to buy Indian cotton and silk. C. The European traders took the raw materials from India free of cost. D. Both A and B. Answer me for question number 95. Come on, answer fast. Very good. Kiran Kulkarni, Nachi Damle. You're right. Arushi Shah. Arushi Shah, आप गलत गए हो. आपने आंसर C लिखा है, but the answer is D. Both A and B. So till the Battle of Plassey, the European traders used to bring gold into India and use this gold to buy Indian cotton and silk. Okay, ऐसे फुकट में थोड़ी देंगे किसी को, है ना? Question number 96. After the conquest of Bengal, the British dash A. Stopped getting gold into India. B. Began to purchase raw material for the industries in England from the surplus revenues of Bengal. C. Profits from duty-free inland trade were used for purchasing raw materials. D. All of the above. So answer me for question number 96. Well, the answer for question number 96 is D. All of the above. Correct, Kiran Kulkarni. You thought so. Okay, it's correct. Right, Nachi Damde. Okay, let's go on to question number 97. What is meant by drain of wealth? A. The transfer of wealth from India to England. B. Transfer of wealth for which India got no proportionate economic return. C. The transfer of wealth from England to India. D. Both A and B. So, what should be the answer for question number 97? What is meant by drain of wealth? The answer is D. Both A and B. Arushi, Kiran, and Naji. You all are right. Okay. Mahi, आप आंसर नहीं दे रहे हो. Question number 98. In drain of wealth, the drain included dash. A. Salaries, incomes, savings of Englishmen. B. The British expenditure in India on the purchase of military goods, office establishment. C. Interest on debts, unnecessary expenditure on the army. D. All of the above. The drain of wealth, the drain includes dash. Come on, answer. Drain of wealth में drain refers to what? Answer me for question number 98. Well, the answer for question number 98 is D. Correct, Mahi. Correct, Kiran. Coming to the next question number 99. Factors that destroyed Indian industries were dash. A. Heavy duties imposed on Indian silk in Britain. B. Heavy duties imposed on Indian cotton textiles. C. Import of British goods in India at a nominal duty. D. All of these. So, what should be the answer for question number 99? There's one more to go and then we should stop. Mahi, Kiran, Nachi, correct. Arushi, correct. The answer is all of these. So, heavy duties imposed on Indian silk in Britain, then heavy duties imposed on the Indian cotton textiles, and the import of British goods in India at a nominal duty. All of these were the factors that contributed to the destruction of Indian industries. And now, coming to the last question for the day, question number 100. By the middle of the 19th century, dash. A. Export of cotton and silk goods from India practically ceased. B. The art of spinning and weaving became extinct. C. Thousands of artisans became unemployed. And D. All of these. Come on, answer. This is the last question for the day. And please, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you will get to know when we are going to actually schedule the next lecture. because for this question, we have for this chapter, we have 300 MCQs that I have myself framed. So if you want a very good practice on not only this chapter, on many more chapters in all the subjects, please, please, please ensure that you are going to hit the bell icon, you're going to subscribe, and you're going to spread a word about this channel. Well, the answer for this question is D. Thank you, Arushi. Thank you, Nachi. It was good that you enjoyed it. I'm happy. Yes, Mahi, you're right. The answer is D. So, by the middle of the 19th century, export of cotton and silk goods from India practically ceased. The art of spinning and weaving became extinct, and thousands of artisans became unemployed. So, here, on behalf of Intelletics, I thank you all for being with me. I know ki there was not really a very big crowd which we expected, because even we haven't really done any sort of an advertisement for this, because there were lots and lots of factors which stopped us from doing it. Okay, so I would request you all to spread a word about this among your friends and keep studying with me. Thank you so much for being with me. Happy learning.